The Seattle Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks, despite being just shy of 50 years old, are one of the youngest franchises in all of the National Football League. That does not mean they have not yet to see their share of success or have had their history. Seattle has a rich history of football and one of the best fan bases in all of the National Football League. Let's take a look at some of the history of the Seattle Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks currently play their home games at Lumen Field. Lumen Field has been known as one of the best home field advantages in all of the National Football League. The team has been there since 2002. Before playing at Lumen Field, the Seahawks started playing their games at the Kingdome, which is where their Major League Baseball team, the Seattle Mariners, played their home games. Then, while the Seahawks were preparing to move to their new location, they used Husky Stadium. Lumen Field used to be known as Seahawks Stadium, then Quest Field, then CenturyLink Field, and now Lumen Field. The Seattle Seahawks are named the Seahawks due to a fan contest, with nearly 20,000 fans entering and nearly 1,700 unique entries. The Seahawks were the most common name. Other names on the list included Skippers, Pioneers, Lumberjacks, and Seagulls. The organization liked the Seahawks due to Puget Sound's maritime heritage and the Native American culture. The nickname became an immediate success in the city of Seattle and surrounding areas. The Seahawks have played in 48 seasons in the National Football League and have won 383 games. The Seahawks have also 17 postseason wins. Russell Wilson is notorious for the Seahawks throwing for more than 37,000 yards and 292 touchdowns. The Seattle Seahawks have one Super Bowl to their name heading into the 2023 season. Super Bowl 48 was held at MetLife Stadium, which was the first cold-weather city to host a Super Bowl. The game was held on February 2, 2015. Seattle absolutely blew the doors off John Fox and his Denver Broncos. The game started with a safety, putting the Seahawks up 2-0 right away. The Seahawks have won their division 11 times in franchise history. Overall, Seattle has been to the postseason 20 times. A recap of quarterbacks for the Seattle Seahawks can only start with the mention of Russell Wilson. Wilson leads the franchise in games played, games started, passing attempts, pass completions, passing yards, and touchdowns. Russell Wilson is the best quarterback in Seattle franchise history. The Seattle Seahawks have just 4 players that they can call their own in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The first player inducted was their star receiver from 1976 to 1989, Steve Largent. Largent was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1995. The lone coach executive in the Pro Football Hall of Fame for Seattle was head coach Tom Flores. He was inducted in 2021 but spent just 3 seasons with the Seahawks. Many around Seattle have few nicknames over the years for the Seahawks. Many will refer to them as the Hawks. During the 1980s, fans called them the Blue Wave, and most recently, the Legion of Boom was made up for Seattle's secondary, most specifically between 2011 and 2017. Blitz is the official mascot of the Seattle Seahawks. Blitz is a large blue bird that has been coming to Seahawks home games since 1988 season. In 2014, the Seahawks grabbed a second mascot, Boom. He has a green hair and wears a backwards Seattle cap and wears 00 on his uniform.